Gardening should be joyful, not stressful, especially as we get older. In this guide, you'll discover 10 free, senior-friendly gardening hacks that save money, protect your joints, and make gardening easier and more rewarding than ever. Let's dig right in. 1. Turn an old cake stand into a bird feeder. Don't toss that old cake stand, give it new life in the garden. Simply place it on a table, a tree stump, or a raised brick platform and scatter some birdseed on top. It's elegant, elevated, and no bending is required. This simple hack invites more birds to your garden, which not only brings joy and song but also keeps pests like aphids in check. Watching birds is known to reduce stress, boost mood, and promote mindfulness, something especially helpful for older adults. Choose a shady, safe spot to keep the feed dry and fresh. If you don't have a cake stand, a sturdy plate on an overturned flower pot works too. With just a few items you already own, you're creating a calming corner in your garden that supports both nature and your own well-being. 2. Terracotta pot tool holder. Lose tools often? Try this. Fill a large terracotta pot with sand and mix in a little cooking oil or mineral oil. Stick your hand tools, like trowels or pruners, handle down into the sand. This setup keeps tools rust-free, clean, and easy to grab without bending or searching. No more crouching under the porch or digging through a cluttered box. The oil in the sand naturally conditions metal and wood handles, preventing cracks and rust. Especially important if you live in a humid climate. Place this pot near your gardening bench or front porch for convenience. It's not only a time saver but a joint saver too. And the pot looks pretty in any corner. This trick has been a favorite among lifelong gardeners because it's reliable, affordable, and clever. 3. Trash can raised planter. Don't throw out that old plastic trash can. It's your next raised garden bed. Drill a few drainage holes in the bottom, fill it with soil, and start planting veggies, herbs, or flowers. This is ideal if bending or kneeling is hard on your joints. Raised planters bring the soil to you. Plus, the container reduces weeds and keeps pests like rabbits out. Place the trash can on bricks or cinder blocks for even more height. Add wheels underneath for mobility if needed. This is great for patios or balconies too. No big yard required. It's lightweight, affordable, and surprisingly roomy for root crops like carrots, beets, or tomatoes. Gardening becomes more accessible, and you'll love harvesting fresh herbs right at waist height. 4. Propagate plants for free. Why buy new plants every season when you can make more for free? Many popular plants, like basil, mint, coleus, geraniums, and even hydrangeas, can be propagated from cuttings. Simply snip a healthy stem, remove the lower leaves, and place it in a jar of water or moist potting mix. In a week or two, roots will grow. Transfer it to your garden or a pot once it's ready. It's budget-friendly and deeply satisfying. You're growing a new plant from a plant you already love. Plus, it's an easy task you can do sitting at a table, which makes it great for people with limited mobility. Propagating is also a wonderful way to share plants with friends, neighbors, or your local garden club. It's community building, sustainable, and fun. 5. Jar or vase greenhouses. Early seedlings can be vulnerable to wind, frost, or pests. To protect them, use old glass jars, vases, or even clear food containers as mini greenhouses. Just place the container over the young plant like a cloche. It traps warmth and humidity while keeping bugs out. Great for tomatoes, peppers, or herbs in early spring. This trick creates a microclimate, perfect for early starts without buying expensive equipment. If you live in a region with unpredictable spring weather, this is a game changer. You're reusing what you already have, saving space and protecting delicate plants. And you don't have to bend down constantly to check on them, they're right there in plain view. 6. Use old plates as plant saucers. No need to buy fancy plant saucers. Just grab mismatched dinner plates, serving trays, or pie pans to place under your flower pots. They collect water, keep your patio clean, and prevent mess indoors too. They're sturdy, washable, and often prettier than plastic saucers. This is a simple but effective trick, especially if your garden is on a deck or balcony. Old china or colorful thrift store plates can add character and charm to your setup. It's also easier to monitor water drainage. If your plate's filling up too fast, you'll know to water less. Small changes like this save time and money while making your space feel cozy. 7. Watering station from a bird feeder. Got a bird feeder that's missing parts? Turn it into a watering station. Just fill the base or tray with water and hang or place it where birds can safely drink. Birds need water just as much as food, especially in the heat. A shallow dish works too, just be sure to clean it every few days. This encourages birds to stay in your garden and creates an ecosystem where they help manage pests naturally. You get beauty and balance without pesticides. And again, observing birds has real emotional health benefits. Reduced anxiety, lower blood pressure, and a deeper sense of connection to nature. 8. Free community garden supplies. Before buying anything new, check with your local community garden, senior center, or library. Many offer free seeds, compost, tools, or workshops. Some towns run tool libraries where you can borrow things like rakes, hoes, or even tillers. It saves money and reduces clutter. Participating in local gardening events also gives you a chance to meet others, trade tips, and stay mentally and socially active. It's especially meaningful if you live alone or want a reason to get out more. Gardening isn't just about plants, it's about people. The sense of belonging you get from sharing and learning with others is worth just as much as any harvest. 9. Homemade bug hotel for pollinators. Help good bugs thrive in your garden by building a DIY bug hotel. Use old twigs, pine cones, bark, and cardboard stuffed into a wooden crate or even a plastic bottle. Place it in a shaded, undisturbed area near flowers. Beneficial insects like ladybugs, bees, and lacewings will move in and help control aphids and other pests naturally. Pollinators are essential to healthy gardens, especially for vegetables and fruits. A bug hotel supports them without chemicals or complicated solutions. Building one is a fun project, great for the grandkids to help with too. It's inexpensive, hands-on, and gives back to the ecosystem in a big way. 10. Shoe organizer vertical garden. Have an old hanging shoe organizer? Turn it into a vertical herb or flower garden. Hang it on a fence or wall. Fill the pockets with soil and plant herbs like thyme, oregano, or lettuce. This is perfect for small spaces or seniors with limited mobility. You don't have to bend or kneel. Just water from the top and let gravity help. Label the pockets for easy identification. Plus, everything's at eye level, so no strain on your back or knees. You'll be amazed at how much you can grow in such a small space. It's a clever, tidy way to garden without the heavy lifting. Great for patios, balconies, or even indoor spaces with good light. 11. Eggshell gardening gold. Don't throw away your eggshells, they're garden gold. Rinse them, crush them, and sprinkle them into the soil or around the base of plants. Eggshells are rich in calcium, which helps prevent blossom end rot in tomatoes, peppers, and squash. They also improve soil structure and attract beneficial microbes. Want to deter slugs and snails? Scatter crushed shells in a ring around plants. The sharp edges keep pests away without chemicals. You can also start seeds directly in half shells. Just poke a hole for drainage and plant the entire thing in the ground later. It'll break down naturally. It's a no-waste, eco-friendly habit that fits right into daily life. Even if you're not gardening on a large scale, saving eggshells is a small routine that leads to better harvests, stronger plants, and healthier soil, without spending a penny. 12. Cooking water fertilizer. Next time you boil vegetables, pasta, or eggs, don't pour that water down the drain. Let it cool and use it to water your plants. Why? Because cooking water is full of nutrients like calcium, potassium, and nitrogen. These minerals help nourish your plants naturally. For example, water from boiled potatoes is rich in starch, which feeds soil bacteria and supports plant roots. Water from steamed greens adds iron and magnesium. Make sure the water is unsalted and cooled to room temperature before using it. Salted water can harm plants. This is a free daily way to reduce waste and give your garden a boost. It's perfect for houseplants, potted flowers, or outdoor herbs. This small act makes your kitchen and garden work together in harmony, turning leftovers into life. 13. Newspaper weed control. If bending down to pull weeds is difficult, try this no-dig, no-bend method. Smother weeds with newspaper. Lay down 6 to 8 layers of old newspaper over weedy areas. Wet them slightly with a watering can and then cover with mulch, leaves, or compost. The paper blocks sunlight, smothers weeds, and eventually decomposes into the soil. It's safe, organic, and effective, without harsh herbicides. This technique saves your knees, your back, and your time. It also conserves soil moisture and prevents erosion, which is especially helpful in dry or windy areas. You're recycling, saving effort, and building healthier soil at the same time. For seniors, it's a smart and manageable way to maintain a clean, healthy garden with less bending and more sitting back and enjoying the view. 14. Bottle self-watering system. If you sometimes forget to water or travel occasionally, make a free self-watering system using an old plastic bottle. Poke a few tiny holes in the cap, fill the bottle with water, and bury it upside down near the base of your plant. The water will slowly seep out, keeping the soil moist for days. This method reduces the need for daily watering, which is especially helpful during hot summer months or if you're managing arthritis or mobility issues. It's ideal for tomatoes, cucumbers, or large containers. You can even add a little compost tea or natural fertilizer to the bottle for slow-release nutrients. This trick gives peace of mind. You don't have to worry about over or underwatering, and your plants stay happy and hydrated with almost no effort. 15. Vertical garden with hanging shoe organizer. Vertical gardening isn't just trendy, it's incredibly practical. A hanging fabric shoe organizer is perfect for growing herbs, lettuce, or flowers, especially in small spaces. Simply hang it on a fence, wall, or balcony railing. Fill the pockets with potting soil and plant shallow-rooted plants. Add labels to make things easy. This is great for people who can't bend easily, as all the planting is at eye or chest level. You can water from the top and gravity will help it soak down. Plus, it makes harvesting easier. You don't need to crouch to pick some basil or mint. It keeps your space organized, reduces clutter, and turns a plain wall into a productive and beautiful part of your home. This is gardening made simple, stylish, and accessible for everyone. Gardening should feel like a joy, not a chore. These free and simple tricks help make that possible, no matter your age or budget. Try one today and enjoy more beauty, ease, and satisfaction in your garden every day.